Hello.
Is it back o'clock already?
Welcome back, everybody.
It is. We're here. It's time.
It is.
I knew it was back o'clock because of the beautiful glow of your beautiful campfire.
Yeah.
Wait, no, not just one campfire, 6 campfires. All there on the bottom of the row.
Speaking of the bottom of the row, want to shout out Pokelink, which is a cool app that lets us track that. It's super easy to use. In some games, it even tracks automatically. You can find out more about it at patreon.com/Pokelink.
Yeah, we can. Also, that Glalie just straight up came after you.
It super did. I wasn't even paying attention.
No, it wants you.
I like how Glalie can come up to, what's your name?
Conditus.
Banditas. And to, like, see all them fire types and I'm like, yeah, I think I got this.
Yeah.
I got it. Well, to be fair, you don't have all of your mons out right.
It's true. So, we're doing a monofire run. We're coming up on the end of it.
Yep.
We've beaten all the gym leaders.
Yep.
And we are moving on to the Elite Four, which will just be 5 fights and we'll be done.
Yeah, well.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's how that works.
Nothing bad can possibly happen. How is that bear hiding in the grass?
It also looked like its shadow looked a little smaller than it should have been. Like it was just its head.
They did frame that really well.
So, there are some changes to our team. Our totally normal Cinderace now knows Ironhead.
Yeah, it does.
Which is fantastic. We have our Magmortar, who evolved at the very end of last stream.
Yeah.
Now knows Focus Blast. To take advantage of its frankly absurd special attack.
Yeah, it hits very hard.
Mm-hmm. We've also now got Volcarona, finally useful again.
Yeah, it is.
It knows Quiver Dance, it knows Hurricane, it knows Bug Buzz, it knows Flame Wheel.
You may be able to use a movie learner to get it a special attack.
Yeah, we'll check on that here in a minute.
Any Pokemon Center.
Chandelure now has Energy Ball. And no changes to Ninetales or Blaziken.
Yep. Fuck up that tree.
I kind of don't want to.
It would be hard for you not to. That thing is straight up allergic to fire.
It's super easy for me not to. It took only one button.
One butt.
10.
Oh shit! I did not know.
Looks terrifying on all 4.
I did not know Beartix would do that.
I did.
Best move animation in the game.
That's not No Retreat.
No Retreat is up there, but I actually like this one a little bit more than No Retreat. I do love No Retreat, though. It's very cinematic.
Yeah.
In a very unique way. It's not animated in the same way that a lot of the other moves in game are.
Yep.
It's great. What the hell was that? I think my printer, which has not been plugged in for more than a year, just made a sound.
Does that mean it's pregnant?
No, Nathan.
I don't know why on earth you would think that.
No, Nathan, that means it's haunted by a ghost. God damn, how could you go for the least possible thing? Pregnant? A printer? God damn it, Nathan.
Is it pregnant with a ghost?
God damn it, Nathan. You may be onto something. Remember, Rusty, you wanted us here.
It's true.
That
I asked you to be
Rhydon-
here.
That Rhydon is now Rhydon.
It is.
Hit that follow button for more riveting jokes like that. I'm really excited that you've got the Volcarona in it.
Me too. In fact, I did some off-screen grinding because I was afraid it wouldn't evolve by the end of stream today.
Probably smart.
Oops.
Oops. Oops.
Oops. Let's just
What
see.
do you... What do you...
I don't have a special fire move on Volcarona yet.
Yet. It's fine. Volcarona good.
We get a phalanx. Is it gonna use no retreat?
Possible. It is no longer possible.
No,
Because it's
you're right.
dead.
It's very dead.
I'd like to think that that's Hurricane like scattered each of the individual units just every which way. And when he was looking to withdraw it back into its Pokeball, he had to go like, okay, and now I got you, and now I got you, and now thing. It's like a guy like lost his marbles literally.
Yeah.
It's like billiards.
Yeah.
Just scattered. Who else do I want to put up front? Let's go with Ninetales for one.
Rusty for 2.
Okay,
with the
Nathan,
double battle and such.
you got me. Let's go with Ninetales for 2.
Cameraman Cam.
The cameraman Cam because he mixes it with love.
It's no longer snowing. Now it's sunning.
That sure was a thing you said.
You know, snow-ing, rain-ing. Now it's sun-ing.
It's first grade, SpongeBob. Am I faster than Heliolisk?
Magmortar isn't like super duper slow. Base 85 speed of something, if I remember. But that's not cool.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, if I recall correctly, it's Z Sunny Day Sun is actually pretty. That's about the speed you want to be if you want to be like a good Scarf.
Okay.
Well, at least it was. You know, speed creep has been a thing.
Sun-boosted Magmortar just eats things. I don't need.
Yeah, it's a real scary one. He's got the power.
Got the power. Got the touch.
You got the touch.
You got the power.
You got the power.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Don't worry, we're here all week.
Oh, don't I know it?
There was a time where Ian was obsessed with that movie.
I've loved it. It's so good.
It was good. Rusty, did you have a favorite Transformer growing up?
Do you count the Beast Wars?
Probably.
Air Razor.
I have no idea which one that one is.
No idea either.
I haven't watched any Transformers in time.
So the Beast Wars were like an offshoot of the Transformers that were like an alternate universe, kind of.
Yeah.
Where they were animals instead of cars.
Now, the Dinobots are in the main Transformers, so those are still allowed to be animals. Like Grimlock and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there were some points of crossover. Like I
that
think
was like Grimlock.
I think Optimus Prime and Optimus Primal are the same person,
Yeah.
but they never exist at the same time.
So, wait, when Optimus Prime or Optimus Primal transforms into an animal, what animal does it transform into?
Gorilla.
Oh.
And initially, a little fruit bat.
A little fruit bat?
Yeah,
That's not very Optimus Prime.
in the very first bit of the story, Megatron was a alligator, and Optimus Prime was a bat.
Huh.
And then later on, Optimus Prime became a gorilla, and Megatron became a T-Rex.
That's pretty cool. I gotta say, I'm not really sure what you get from swapping to a man-shaped robot to a gorilla-shaped robot, because those are similar shapes.
You're not wrong.
Cool. You get cool factor.
Yeah.
That, my friend, is not something to...
Oh, yeah, I get you. And I've always really liked monkey-type characters because I think the concept of, like, getting beaten to death by a gorilla is inherently hilarious. Fiery Dance is a real good move.
Does Ninetales get Solar Beam naturally?
Not by level up. I think it's a TM. TR. Whatever.
What is it?
Solar Beam.
Oh, yeah, it's gotta be a TR. I think Solar Blade is also a TR now?
Solar Blade is. I think it actually has. I actually have a Solar Blade TR, but nobody gets it.
Yeah. I don't have a great understanding of the distribution on that move.
I don't think anybody does, Ethan.
Well, it used to be Laurentis' signature move.
Mm-hmm.
some of those TRs, I'm like, well, what does that go on again?
I like Solar Blade conceptually. I wish it
Yeah.
wasn't just a physical clone of Solar Beam.
See, I'm perfectly fine with that.
I'm not, because the quote-unquote best, the Fire Blast, Hydro Pump, Solar Beam,
Yeah.
one of them was clearly worse than the others. Because one of them is a two-turn move.
Yeah.
We still don't have the two-turn versions of Hydro Pump and Fire Blast, and we got another clone of Solar Beam. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just kind of weird.
Yeah. I've never really thought of them as equivalent. Though I see where you're coming from.
Well, they're not equivalent. You don't think of them as equivalent because there's not. There's not a grass equivalent to Fire Blast and Hydro Pump.
Yeah.
Okay. Put that back over there on the truck, please.
Yes.
So I have been getting ready for the true final fight at the end of this.
Yeah.
Rusty and I at the end of the day are gonna battle.
Yep. We're gonna scrap.
We're gonna battle our teams because they have been going kind of back and forth anyway.
Yep.
So I'm very excited for that. We can pretend you didn't just see me drop your phone.
That's fine. It's not like I need it.
I think having a phone is overrated some days.
/phones are bad.
No, they're not. You guys have the same phone as me.
And each other.
Yeah, we do. We are all rocking the S7 active.
Oh, no. You don't have the same phone as me. I have an S8.
Yeah, because you just upgraded. I stay just.
Rusty says, from the future!
No, he's just doing the humble brag on us. That's all he's doing. Oh, this is not gonna load.
I'm a little over-leveled.
That's
But
fine.
like I said, I wanted to make sure Volcarona made it.
Listen, this is about the level I went into it at, so.
Yeah.
I think you're fine.
Burn!
Ninetales in Sun is also really good.
Ninetales is almost always in the ability and such.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah, did you tell Rusty about the tickler?
Oh, I don't think I did. So, Rusty, I went ahead and got the
Judge
Pokemon Judge function.
So you can look at the individual values of the
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
The tickler has every status perfect.
No.
Yep. 6 perfect IVs.
Yep.
Nathan gave me a 6 perfect IV Tentacruel that we named the Tickler.
Yep. If you want to watch that, that should be in the VOD eventually. As soon as I get my act together.
Listen, you got a bunch of them out.
I'm working on it.
We're getting through the backlog.
That's incredible.
Yep. I was kind of thinking, damn, this damn, it's good, and it's good.
Fish. It's a good jellyfish. Well, It's powerful jellyfish. It remains to be seen whether or not it's a force for good or not.
It's chaotic chaos.
Just gonna say, its alignment is chaotic. We know that.
Yes.
The rest. Ooh, he's going a turn early.
No reason not to.
Yeah.
So that does beg the question then, Rusty. Since we can very easily see the rest of your team, thanks to Patreon.com/PokerLink.
I've already linked it twice. I'm not gonna do it again.
Which D&D alignment would you assign to your Pokemon?
Based on how they performed in game or their art on the overlay?
Let's just say based on how they treated you this run.
Okay.
Because I'm a big proponent of the Pokemon as an individual.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
It also provides a nice way you kind of give us your final thoughts on it, Pokemon.
Yeah. I like Cinderace as chaotic good.
Oh yeah.
And that checks out. That thing is a ball of energy.
Yeah.
Blaziken probably.
I don't know.
Lawful neutral.
Yeah, I would say Blaziken's felt very lawful to me.
Yeah.
You
kind of know what you're getting from it.
Yeah. It uses the where Cinderace breaks the rules to its advantage, Blaziken uses the rules to its advantage.
Oh
yeah. Magmortar is what's the opposite of lawful?
Chaotic.
Chaotic neutral. I think Volcarona is probably true neutral.
Just kind of been sitting in the back getting levels this whole time.
Yeah. Chandelure is chaotic good.
He's very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Took a while, but it's very powerful.
And Ninetales is probably lawful good.
It's kind of what
he has no evil Pokemon.
Yeah. Are you shocked?
Just because you do have an evil Pokemon, and its name is the Tickler.
Yeah. No. I think if I ranked mine, would be lawful or chaotic evil there.
Yes.
I don't know. Let's rank mine.
Okay.
So obviously he's chaotic.
Evil.
Junie. Lawful evil.
It is very
that mustache can't not be evil.
Be lawful evil, yeah.
It has to be evil.
Yeah. What about Charlie? Your Berserker.
He is absolutely chaotic neutral.
Chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
You with the face like that, I get you.
Yeah.
Is your team all just chaotic X?
Maybe. No.
Junie's lawful.
Yeah, Junie's lawful.
Okay.
What else? Gutley.
Yep, you're a Flygon.
He kind of feels paladin to me, actually.
Yeah.
Lawful good.
Yeah, kind of lawful good.
It's for a long time, he was a real good boy.
Yeah. Who else?
I believe you had your Chandelure.
My Chandelure.
Hot Man.
What would I call Hot Man? Lawful neutral, honestly.
Like, yes, the law is, I have the special attack stat of a god, and he will die.
Yeah. Um, God,
God, your Halucha.
oh God, he's chaotic good. He's gotta be.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that would make him a face, not a heel.
Oh, you want to
Yeah.
hit Snorlax physically, don't you?
You
yeah.
do. One of these days, you're gonna learn that.
While you're here, burn him.
That's not a bad idea.
That isn't a bad idea. You burned.
So, when I fight Rusty,
Yeah.
I have Will-O-Wisp on my Chandelure right now.
Yeah.
It's not real gonna help me a lot.
No, I don't think it's gonna help you very much at all.
Yeah, no.
As a matter of fact, I can really only think of one Pokemon it can hit.
And only some of the time.
Unless you have drastically changed your team in ways that I haven't accounted for.
No,
And if I'm being honest, I don't think anything on your team gets soak. Maybe Tickle.
And let's be real.
Nobody wants to be soaked by the
But
tickler.
the tickler, yeah.
I wasn't gonna say that. You guys did. That's fine.
We did.
Look how little that did.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why you burn.
That's why I'm like, you're here, might as well.
Now break his bricks.
Ah,
That's Pop saying, "Oh my bricks!" Snorlax goes, "Oh my bricks!"
also, is his ability thick fat?
It can be.
That would also be rough to try to fight through with a Ninetales' flamethrower.
It would.
Even
I don't
in
know if
sun.
his specifically is thick fat,
Yeah, there's
But-
not a way to look that up.
but it is a possibility. I believe the other standard ability is Gluttony, and I believe Immunity is the hidden. Maybe Mr. Miller. I may have those mixed up. Gluttony may be the hidden.
I'm too nervous to eat berries.
You can't eat berries.
No!
Yeah, I know.
Oh, my speed.
So, Rusty, in order to look up Hop's moveset, Ian just Googled Hop. What do you think popped up?
Beer recipes.
That would be incorrect. For the record, it does have thick fat.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Easter Bunny movie, starring James Marsden, I think.
Pincurchin. I mix up Pincurchin and Pyukumuku, and those things is the electric one.
Correct.
Yes, Pincurchin is the electric one.
I do the same thing.
I can't imagine why. One's a sea cucumber, one's a sea urchin. I don't know
That
how you
both
could
start
confuse.
with P.
Yep.
There, it's a sea urchumber.
Gross.
Oh, I did teach Chandelure Heatwave.
Pretty good.
I still have not gotten access to a flamethrower, Tian.
Heatwave should get the job done.
Heatwave is, in some ways, better.
So here's the question, guys. Are you guys going to do a single battle or a double battle?
I am planning on a single battle.
Well, I think it depends. Are we going to have time for just one fight, or are we going to go a little bit over like Ian did? I don't know yet.
We'll see.
My thoughts are kind of along the lines of we don't do the fight today.
Yeah.
We get ready for it Thursday, and we do a couple of fights in a couple of different formats, and then we do our shiny Mewtwo hunts.
Okay. Yeah. Works for me.
We do that.
It'll also give us a chance to go and give
Adjust
our mons
the
some soup.
I don't have anything that I can give soup.
I haven't. Well, I have not done any of the DLC yet.
Yeah.
So it would give me a chance to catch up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we always make fun of Pop in this fight for not having a full team, right?
Rightfully.
Who did he beat to get here?
Raihan.
Everybody.
Oh, you're talking about in the previous round.
Yeah.
So,
Who lost to Hop without a full team?
I don't know, somebody else who beat Raihan.
Yeah.
It actually did say that, and I don't remember who.
Well, they were like, wow, this got finished a lot quicker than we expected. So the implication is that Hop slapped them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
possible he did.
Rillaboom's good.
Yeah.
Especially with its
Rillaboom
hidden
is good.
ability. Hops doesn't have
Rillaboom
it.
is good when it's got
Grassy terrain.
grassy terrain and grassy glide.
Yeah.
And Rillaboom is good without it. Like, he's fine without it. But
Yeah. Even before the DLC came out, Rillaboom was still not a bad last call.
Speaking of cool starters, I had 2 fights today. One was a shiny Charizard, a shiny Rillaboom, and my shiny Cinderace in an NPC versus like a something I don't remember, like a Charon. And another
That's
one,
pretty cool.
I got 4 Cinderaces.
That is very cool. Were they all shiny?
No, I was the only shiny one.
Best you showing off.
he was flexing on.
I think I was the only one with Libero.
Libero.
Libero is a busted ability.
It's real good.
It's the thing I'm most scared of when I fight you.
Mm-hmm. And you should.
Yeah, you should find it.
And you should be afraid of Libero.
Maybe the real Libero was the friends we made along the way. I like how they're teleporting. You're already done, aren't you?
Yeah.
With that wave.
Yeah. That wave. That wave is 2
Mario
fights.
Hop. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just 2 fights. So now you're gonna do 3 fights.
Yep.
3
Against the guy. Eric, I think his name was.
Something like that, yeah.
No, you do the
Yeah, we do the elevator fights now.
yeah, you're doing the elevator.
We had to
So
go.
you gotta
I
chase,
remember I had this kind of rough in mono fairy because everything was steel.
Yep.
This time will be a little bit easier.
Yep.
Yeah, I think just maybe a little bit.
So when they implemented the transfer from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Home, they made a mistake. Pokemon that had regional variants, when you traded over the regional variant would know the moves of the original version, not the varied version. So if you traded over an Ice-type Vulpix, it would know the Fire Vulpix's moves. So they're having to release a series of patches to fix that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Something
kind of an absurd bug. Oh, but from Pokemon from Go.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So,
Yep.
like, are literally those Pokemon getting patched?
Yeah. Like their moves will magically change.
What if you had already moved it over to?
They're updating this. Oh, that's literally what they just announced.
Well, what if you've already moved it over to like Sword and Shield?
Yeah. They're releasing a Sword and Shield patch.
Oh, damn. All right.
I kind of want a Ice Vulpix that knows Ember, though.
Too late.
Is this him? Oh. He's like
Rusty.
over here, isn't he?
Ooh.
No.
I know where the second and third one are.
I know where all of them.
You did just kind of run there last time.
Unless the first one... Oh, I know where the first and third one are. I thought this guy was the second.
But you're wrong. I like his little finger.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Eric. You wiener.
He is a bit of a wiener.
He is Eric the Wiener.
You burned my cat!
Yeah. I figured out how he changed Pokemon so quickly.
It's because it's literally simple to do in the games now.
Yeah, he has a box link just like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's just moving Pokemon from his party to his box.
Yeah.
Yep.
And vice versa.
It's absurd to think that adult Pokemon trainers wouldn't have that function in a world where it exists.
Yep.
No. Especially when you get to use it.
Oh, hey, my speed rose sharply.
I bet that's never happened to Blaziken. Well, sharply raising, probably not.
Yeah.
Yawn.
I like his grr things there.
His little stompies.
Yeah.
He very much a "you kids get off my lawn" sort of shaking.
Yeah.
Now he's kind of down here.
Is he?
Thought so. Third place is the
The Doctor Who TARDIS.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here he
The
is.
tiny whiny spot. The bigger on the inside place.
Mm-hmm.
I've exhausted my Doctor Who knowledge.
But they finally did a woman.
Hashtag feminism.
Next time they need to do a black man. Or a person of color.
Yeah.
Take literally anything. I used to watch The Who's.
Doctor Who is something that I can't allow myself to get into.
Doctor Who is something I actively like to make fun of.
Oh. You and most of the internet.
Well, I know I would like Doctor Who.
It was fun.
And there is a lot of it.
Some of it apparently is unwatchable. Like literally, like they've lost the reels in a fire.
No, like the old stuff, yeah.
Yeah, like the ancient yesteryears.
Yeah.
God, that animation is so good.
His death animation? I mean, I guess it's okay.
Yeah, he falls over.
Yeah.
It's what most of them are.
I actually liked him back a little bit more back in like the Stadium and Coliseum days. I think they had a little bit more personality to them.
They would like fall to a knee.
I need a new item on Volcarona.
Oh.
He's only had the Evulite for 10 years.
I guess so.
Yeah, the Evulite doesn't do a whole lot for him. That one.
I don't think you could get him.
Sharp Beak is compelling.
That boosts flying.
Yep. It has Hurricane.
This has Hurricane.
It does?
It will be attacking under Sun a lot anyway, so like I mean I know that boosts stack, but
yeah.
Okay.
At a certain point No. At a certain point, like, its stats are great, and it will be attacking with boosted stats. So, boosts the thing that doesn't get stabbed to keep... In fact, I think I'm talking myself into it.
See, I thought you were referencing that Sun was the thing that made Hurricane hit.
No, I'm talking about literally all of its other moves.
Yeah.
Because of Hurricane, you actually saw, like in Gen 5, Volcarona was not super duper uncommon.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah, Hurricane Volcarona actually saw some music back on Gen 5.
So, items like Mystic Water and the Beak.
Sharp Beak.
Yep.
Sharp Beak. Boost moves of their respective type. What boosts more, those items or the plates?
They're the same.
Exactly the same. Both are 1.2 times boost.
Gotcha. Yay!
The only thing that the plates have that are different than the other items are that they change Arceus. Arceus,
I think they also have like different fling values.
Yeah. I mean, the plates are like supposed to be like pretty big and made out of solid material, so yeah, that might hurt more than
this Steelix about to get bonked.
Like a piece of charcoal being thrown, or the Mystic Water is like a necklace. So, I mean, yeah.
Hearthstone actually has a really high fling value.
Which is cool. I like that Fling takes into account the item itself and not like the class of the item.
Yeah. Like
if memory serves, Hearthstone is one of the highest.
Yeah.
Iron Ball is the highest.
I would say I think the Iron Ball is the
highest. Many items also have a unique secondary effect too. Like if you fling a Razor Fling, it has a 100% chance of causing a flinch.
Right. So this is what we were talking about last week, where Piers tells us to move on.
Yeah.
And we walk out the door, and he just eviscerates everything in the room in a bloody, pulpy mess.
That's exactly what happens.
I think that's what happens. That checks out.
All these people are.
He wouldn't lie to us.
All these people are dead now. Well, not now, but soon.
They're already dead.
Nani?
I like the animation on those Zigzagoons.
The little kind of rock out dance.
Well, also when they were running down the stairs, they did a little like woo.
Like they were zigzagging.
Yeah. It reminded me if you've ever seen a raccoon sprint like in real life.
I have seen a raccoon sprint in real life.
That is something that all of us have seen.
I have pet both a wild and a I don't want to say tamed,
Partially domesticated.
but yeah, definitely like a pet raccoon.
You pet a pet?
Mm-hmm. They're cool, man. I think we're going to end up with domesticated raccoons before we have truly domesticated foxes. I think we're going to have to learn to do some wild stuff with genetics before we get domesticated foxes.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Because domesticated foxes, when you domesticate them the traditional way, just turn into dogs. They lose their floofy tail. They lose their perky ears. They lose their color stylings.
It's not a bad thing. I mean, there's worse things to turn into.
Right, but the point of having a fox is having a fox. And so we're going to have to do weird stuff genetically to make them behave like dogs and retain those features that we associate with foxes. Otherwise, they're just gonna be dogs. Raccoons, on the other hand, are already pretty chill. That being said, any kids that are watching, do not go and get a raccoon and bring it into your house. I'm talking about I'm talking about on eons long evolutionary scales, not on like things
Also,
you can just go get.
Any kids watching, don't watch this. We say fuck.
Yeah. Also, any kids watching, don't go and get a fox either.
Yeah. Also, any kids watching, don't watch us. We say fuck.
No. Like, don't watch us. No.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Like, if you're like, I don't know, if you're like under
You literally have a check that says this is not for children.
I don't know, if you're like under, I don't know, 14, yeah, don't watch us. But
if you've got parental permission, that's fine.
Yeah.
We've literally designated this as a not appropriate for children, minors, whatever place.
Listen,
it's true.
I understand that, and yeah, but like, yeah, no, if you're like under like 14, yeah, there are better things, more appropriate things for you to watch. But
yeah,
you know,
we say the wordy dirts like darn,
shuck,
willikers,
motherfucker,
and other assorted naughtyism.
I kind of like Mother Chucker. I might have to use that one at the school. It's like whenever a senior cusses, like, swap it out with Mother Chucker right now.
That's not dice I would roll.
I have talked about that on stream before. How I got the older age high schoolers pretty much universally to stop cussing.
That's good.
I think I've talked about it on stream before.
You never told us.
I haven't?
No, you've told us.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
By making them, providing them with adequate substitutes.
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious substitutes. Usually hecking works really well. Because you say, and you enforce it. So if they're like, I don't give a shit, you're like, you need to swap that with a heck. Swap it with a heck. And they'll be like, okay, Mr. Scott. Like, no, say it. Say, I don't give a heck. They'll be like, I don't give a heck. And then the whole class giggles. And then an hour later, everybody is just saying, I don't give a heck.
I suppose that's as good as you can hope for.
It not only happened, it happened really quickly.
Yeah. Then you have, like, the kid coming out of the bathroom. It's like, oh, somebody took the most gnarly heck in there.
No, like, that's literally what happens at our school. That's literally how it goes now. That's not even a joke. That's just what happens. That exact scenario happens on the reg.
You can go even further, like, no, swap it out with Snarf Gargle. They're like, I had to go clean dog Snarf Gargle this morning.
Gear Grind is a cool move.
It's one of my favorites.
It's one of my favorites.
I like multi-strike moves.
It fucks up Mimikyu.
It does. It is the anti-Mimikyu move.
There's not really
Does
like a anti-Mimikyu move.
Does anything get it besides the Kling Klang line?
Nope. It's their move.
It's their exclusive move.
Well,
It's
there's a lot of things that had an exclusive move 3 gens ago, and they're
Yeah.
starting to get to be that age where, they're 3 generations old.
Unless it was given to Magearna, I don't think any other Pokemon fits the theme.
I could see like a Magnezone, but Magnezone doesn't have the stats to use it. It does not have an attack score.
I mean, it's got one, but it's just really, really bad.
That's relevant.
Yes, you are right. One of Kling Kling's other signature moves, Shift Gear, did also find its way onto Magearna. Did you know that the Kling Klang line actually has a third signature move? What? Do you know what it is?
Autonomous?
No.
I don't know.
Gear Up. Which, like, boosts, like, special defense if something with plus or minus is on the field or something like that. It's silly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because they get plus and minus or minus only as a like hidden ability, right?
Plus, I think the normal abilities are plus and minus, and then the hidden ability is Clear Ball.
Please no paralyze.
And you're fine.
Well, I get healed after every fight anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Gear Up. The user engages its gears to raise its attack and special attack stats of allied Pokemon with plus or minus ability. There you go.
I see.
I do kind of like that plus and minus are getting a little bit more distribution than just plusle and minun.
Yeah. They also changed it so that plus and plus boost each other and minus boost each other. Because it used to be where you had to have one with the other.
Yeah. Why not just have an ability called plus/minus at that point?
Because they didn't think of that in Gen 1 or Gen 3 when it was introduced.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this gen would have been the time to fix that when they were apparently pruning abilities and moves anyway.
It didn't prune any abilities.
Oh, no abilities? Where's my Protean Froakie?
They cut Pokemon, but they haven't cut ability.
Yeah.
want to soak up the sun. Where are they? Where are Leon and Rose?
Over there.
Where?
Over there. Over there.
This is a big empty room with nobody in it. And then they're just there once we win.
Well, they're over there. For whatever reason, somebody just traded a modern pattern Vivillon for my modern pattern Vivillon. I don't know why. They did. Hope you got whatever you wanted there, buddy.
Yay!
She says you're cheeky, Misty.
Duh, my cheeks. Milotic, huh?
Oh, your Lotic, my Lotic, our Lotic. Hope
I live. This is actually a risky swap. I think I out-level enough that it's fine, but a Milotic will absolutely ruin a Chandelure if you're not careful.
Yeah. Energy ball.
Chandelure will also ruin a Milotic.
Chandelure has approximately all of the special attack.
You also Insider.
Yeah.
Slazzle.
That's a fire type that Misty doesn't have.
We considered it for the team.
Yeah, we were very close to being on the team.
Mm-hmm. It was.
I think it was. Yeah, I swapped it for Blaziken at the last second.
That's a fire type I wish was in the game.
But it's not.
It's not.
I just got a Lit Leo by Wonder Trade.
And I love the Lit Leo line. I've used 2 now, I think. You gave me 1, and then I used 1 in my not quite blind run, but
good line.
Good line. Though I use both forms. Male.
Males are rare. Sarita!
Nathan, was it you that made the joke about there
Yes,
being 2 cheesecake Pokemon?
I don't recall saying cheesecake.
No, but yes, he was the one that made.
I know he's the one that keeps making jokes about Serena's legs.
I did say that yes, it and Alchemy are the 2 cake Pokemon.
Not cheesecake, just cake. Okay.
Yeah.
Same joke. Same joke.
The worst part is that you didn't make that joke once. You made that joke twice.
It's possible I did.
And you didn't remember the second time that you had made that joke the first time.
Poison isn't weak to steel, right?
No. Steel is immune to poison.
Right.
Because, I mean, if you go up to, like, an ingot of iron and try and poison it, it's not going to happen.
But that iron doesn't necessarily just, destroy the poison.
Nope.
It just sits there being nothing. I think I'm still going to swap to Ironhead.
Not sure why you would Ironhead here, not just Sunboost Max Flare here.
Well, he's going to turn Steel type so that its poison type doesn't deal.
Well, what Ian is saying is a Max Flare will one-shot and it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is Steel makes me immune and makes her do something other than poison, which is weaker for a 2. Ian's right. I outlevel, and this is a perfect stat Incinerace. I will just win with a Max Flare.
Got a decent chance at it.
What's the only stat change that matters to me?
Changing their HP stat to 0.
But
Garbodor...
Watch
it call you out and Max Quake.
What?
Watch it call you out in Max Quake.
Which would have worked either way.
Kind of what I'm thinking.
I love that before she died in Max, Cinderace was looking down there.
Yeah.
Like, simple bitch.
Oh.
Alright, somebody needs to give Oleana like a weekend off.
So...
Give her like a spa day.
I can't look at Garbodor and not see the Toy Story 3 boss fight. Toy Story Kingdom Hearts 3 boss fight room.
Yeah. What, with the giant toys and such?
Yeah.
I get you.
Oh, hey, I would have won with the fire.
Imagine that.
But I think on a more even level, barring Earthquake, I think the Steel was the better move there. Because I think if we'd both been level 50 or both been level 100, I wouldn't have one shot. And moving it off of Stab is a better move than attempting a burn. Sun was already up. I don't know. Both strategies are kind of fine.
Face is fine.
Oh, I see.
I really don't know if Pyro Ball would have one-shot it on an even level.
Possible.
I should close out.
So I didn't help you fight Oleana.
Because he didn't need help.
Yeah, but...
Excuse me. No, I won't.
I told you.
Doesn't matter.
I wasn't ominous at all.
Ominous. Ominous Prime.
That's when all the robots turn into ghosts. Because, like, in Transformers, all the robots turn into cars. In Beast Wars, they all turn into animals.
Yep.
Optimus would be Ominous Prime if he turned into a ghost.
So if, like, instead of transforming into a semi-truck, he transformed into, like, a burglar with, like, a pinstripe suit and a giant sack of money, he'd be Optimus Crime.
Yeah. He could turn into a stopwatch. He'd be Optimus Time.
Or he could turn into, like, just like a little blob of goop. He'd be Optimus Slime.
He could turn into either some pocket change or a little baggie of cocaine and be Optimus Dime.
What if he turned into a rope? Would he be Optimus Climb?
But if you turn to like a gangster rapper, he'd be Optimus Rhyme.
I'm pretty sure that exists. At least I'm pretty sure I've heard that joke before.
That was a sick Busta Rhymes reference.
No problem. If he turned into like a silent clown, would he be Optimus Mime?
No, Nathan. He would be dead. We would not allow that to continue.
He's like, I would put a stop to this.
If he turned into a brute, would he be Optimus Lime?
Or if he turned into like a marimba, he would be Optimus Chime.
He could turn into a supermodel, and he'd be Optimus Fine.
Turned into some dirt, Optimus Grime.
Oh, it's Bidet.
Yep.
Can you imagine like him like making this impassioned speech to the crowd, and they're like, "Dude, you're not wearing a mic. We can't hear you."
So,
Oh my god, that means somebody gave him a mic.
not necessarily. We watch lots of sports now where we get to hear, and even when there are crowds there, there are mics that are good enough to pick up everything that happens on a field. One of my favorite things that a field mic has ever picked up is Matt Ryan, who is the current quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons. He was, I believe it was Monday Night Football. He was trying to talk to one of his wide receivers to get him lined up.
Yeah.
And he wasn't doing it fast enough for Mr. Ryan's liking.
Taste.
And you just hear come across, like, literally, like, the announcers are just talking to each other about something. And you just literally hear Matt Ryan yell, "Get fucking set!" And, like, because it was John Gruden and somebody, and they both just go, "Oh." Like, everybody stops talking for just a second. It is, it's one of my favorite open mics at a
football game.
in a football game, and they go on to say, "Oh, sorry about that, folks." And so John Gruden was a former coach and he's actually back with the Raiders now. He's coaching again, but the guy spun it into a joke about John Gruden. He's like, "Yeah, you never said anything like that when you were coaching," and John Gruden's like, "No, never."
So does like CBS get like fined by the FCC for that sort of thing?
If they aired it, probably they
it was a live event, so.
by standard. Yeah, it was a live event, but by standard, things are delayed by 15 seconds or so that they can catch and filter out that kind of thing. Because of Janet Jackson and what's his face?
Yeah.
See if I can find a little better.
The not having a delay is not an excuse for the FCC anymore.
I do like his cadence there. I'll give that to you.
Like, it's just like, it's so good.
You only get in chat.
Yeah, I will. See if we can actually hear the announcers a little better here. Yeah, just a little bit. So you can hear them.
Yeah. How's your fight with Bidet going, by the way?
I mean, I've got Ironhead.
there is the link to the video in chat in case anybody wants to go hear it. But it's just like,
It's very distinctive.
yeah, like and you
That man can.
yeah, like and you know they're just talking about something and then suddenly get fucking set, and then they just go, oh, great.
I heard that.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
Hadrian really is just a little baby in a hat dress.
Yep. I think all that's supposed to be hair.
Baby. They're babies.
I've had like 3 surprise boxes go, Wonder Trade boxes go in like 5 minutes.
You gonna?
I'm not lying about that.
I was gonna say. Yeah. No. It's also like at FCC discretion whether they find entities like that.
Yeah.
So
They probably could have been like, yeah, well, maybe.
and that was ESPN is who has currently still does have the rights. That was Monday Night Football, I believe. Yeah, but no, it's just one of my favorite things that you can hear. You know, they're talking to somebody. You know, they're talking about a play that just happened. You know, and it's cut back to the field. You just hear Matt Ryan just go off on some wide receiver. And cool thing I heard as that play was happening as we were watching it, he said the stop was by Devontae Bond, who used to be an Oklahoma player.
Bond. Devontae Bond.
Hey, does your final fight here before what's-his-face change based on your starter?
No.
I don't think so. I think it's always Nessa, and then either B or Alistair, depending on which game you're playing.
Yeah.
And then...
Raihan. Yeah. I have used all 3 starters that have always been the same.
Okay.
It would be cool if like it was the one that was always like advantageous to. Or
Right, that's
to,
what I was thinking.
Equal to.
Yeah. Nope.
I see where you're thinking. It'd be neat. It also means that like Milo would have to have beaten somebody. That's a tall one.
Milo's a good trainer.
He is.
Emphasis on good, not on trainer.
Y'all just haters.
I mean, Nessa just canonically beat him. Who else does he beat?
He beats Rock.
Does he beat Gordy?
I don't actually know what Gordy has.
I don't think he beats Gordy. I think Gordy's ace is Colossal.
No! Barraskewda fast.
Barraskewda fast. Also hits you with its... I think it is physical now to think about it. I think it runs flip turn and liquidate.
Yeah, flip turns not convincing.
That's what I was thinking.
It's one of the Isle of Armor moves.
Yeah.
That damn stick drift.
I was kind of wondering. I mean,
Well, at least you cooked his fish.
you did
Or cooked her fish.
burner fish.
It's important.
It was on the move I wanted, and before I had even clicked A, it had popped up too. Okay, I'm gonna. Brr.
You're gonna boo.
Huh. Huh.
There we go.
That's how you lose fights in a monotype team.
I mean, it's not how I lose fights.
Yeah, Nathan doesn't lose fights.
How do I deal with a Pelipper? I don't have electric anymore.
You not have Electro Ball anymore?
No, I have Ironhead.
Well, it's weak to rock moves. It's weak to electric moves. That's it.
I don't have Stone Edge either. I guess I just Cinderace Pyro Ball and out damage it. Just brute force.
You can teach Thunderbolt to Magmortar if you'd like. Assuming you have the TLR.
To Magmortar?
Yeah.
It does have special.
It is very special.
Oh, damn it. It's a drizzly boy.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Well, I can set Sun.
Well, that's what our planet just did. Set sun.
That's kind of neat.
Because the sun set outside.
I mean, for this part of the planet,
Yeah.
not for all of it.
I mean, for me, and that's the one I care about.
Now that checks out that the white boy said that.
Okay, for number one.
Checks out that a white boy said that.
Mm-hmm. We here at Team Cobrastryke Lightningbolt tell Nathan to fuck off regularly. So.
Don't hate me, because you ain't me.
No, I wouldn't continue. I feel like he's gonna punch a big turtle.
I'm gonna punch this turtle real hard.
Yoink! Big turtle.
Yo, what a big turd. Also, I'm not fire anymore, so fuck you.
Knuck knuck, it's Knuckles.
The big turd, what the big hurt would be called if you were a turtle. There are some people that got the reference. I just
I have no idea what the big hurt is.
I think he was a baseball player in like the 80s.
Ah.
I don't know. He does commercials now.
Oh.
I think he does like the men's health type commercials.
Oh.
The
If instead of doing like men's health commercials, he did like Eastern tents, would he be the big yurt?
What if he's a Muppet?
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this game again.
What if he's a puppet on public access television? Would he be a big bird?
Hanging out with Ernie, the big bird.
Try to figure out where Rusty was going with that.
What if he was instead advertising for a dairy-based snack product? Would he be Big Gert?
What if instead he was advertising Super Soakers? Would he be the big squirt? Ian, you haven't answered any of our questions.
You're right. I haven't.
I noticed that we're both staying away from Spurt.
You mean that thing that Donkey Kong fires in?
Yeah.
(1990 to 2008).
I was
Baseball
off.
players have a very long lifespan.
Yeah. Well, again, it's baseball, so they're not running into each other.
No! It does rock tomb. Don't.
You just crit here and you're fine.
You can dance if you want to. Leave your friends behind. And that's what makes Volcarona real good. That equipment.
It almost doesn't need Quiver Dance at this point.
Yeah. I actually remember the first time I laid eyes upon a Corona. I was doing a blind Nuzlocke of black. Oh no, white. Sorry, it was white. And I just happened to be going through the Relic Castle where you go get it. And I was just like, oh, that looks important. That it was. And I went and I caught it in a netball and named it Minerva. I remember that. Should be.
I could just keep sweeping, but I don't need to.
Do the ditto. Do
I
the
did.
ditto.
I'm doing it.
I know. I'm a big proponent of doing the ditto.
I know what doing the ditto looks like.
Don't. Whatever you're doing, I don't want to look.
Spider-Man meme.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to think about it. I know you.
And it is a very real shame that I can't play this music because we will get struck.
What is it? What music is it?
I'll show you after stream.
Oh,
We
okay.
won't get struck. Yet.
This music we will.
Doubtful. We're not monetized in any way.
I'm
However, once we start monetizing, once we gain that ability and monetize our old content, then it will. That's one of the problems, is it will get retroactively struck.
Yeah.
But right now, we're not monetized, so we actually have a startling amount of freedom because nobody's paying attention to us.
No, yeah. We could do whatever we. Whatever.
I made a mistake. Let's see if it matters.
It probably doesn't.
I don't know.
not bad.
Gengar's fast.
You still should outspeed here.
It seems like anybody should be able to outspeed a bouncy
You
house.
can't post links unless you have the app down. Lame.
You not have the app downloaded?
I am faster than a stationary bouncy
I
house.
deleted it to download Pokemon Go and reloaded it.
What is it?
You can listen to it right now if you want, though. Turn the sound down because it's real loud.
No, I'm good. I'll listen to it and then buy a second. This is what Nathan was referencing. Can you beat Raihan?
Probably.
And after he beats Raihan, he'll be Raikon. That's a callback to that Raidon joke I made earlier.
Yeah, was it?
I think when Raihan's tired, he just...
Yeah.
That's the only joke I'm making about it. I'm not doing this again.
Well, his Duraludon is a Raikon. And if he played chess, he'd be moving his right palm.
Raihan.
Rusty just Raion. I don't know if Rusty can beat it. I mean, he's got to overcome the guy who uses Sun Team.
Who uses what?
A Sun Team. How are you ever going to survive?
I don't know. It'll be tough.
Cinderace's best quality is his wiggles.
His wiggles. Nothing but don't miss. Ooh, okay, we got it.
Yeet!
Oh no!
He
Oh,
did
no!
use Raion.
God, I hate Yawn.
I really like Yon. As a matter of fact, I've run Yon Torkoal on Sun Team.
This one set up Sun, so it doesn't have an ability that eats fire moves.
It can't.
Because it set up Sun.
Yep. It's Drought. Just like you.
You bitch.
Ninetales wants to be petted. Imagine you were just crushed by a giant tortoise and you're like, oh, I gotta need pets.
I don't really have a good way to deal with dragons.
Fire struggles against dragons. As a matter of fact, when I was running a mono fire team, that was my worst matchup. I did it a lot better against water, rock, and ground teams than I did against dragon teams.
I also, you're making fun of me for like, oh, going in against the Sun team. Fire Gym was the one that gave me the worst trouble, if you remember.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I remember.
What's he gonna do to make this fly gone?
I'm real interested.
He's gonna kick it in the head.
As long as it hits, it's a real good move.
Sure.
How many we got left? 3.
Beat them 3 months.
Excuse me, chat, while I crunch a fortune cookie.
That was real rattling. Did you accidentally eat the little paper with it?
No.
Good, me neither.
Stop.
Goodbye, turtle. If I had a nickel for every fire turtle that Raihan had, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's still weird that it happened twice. That scene seems familiar.
That's what I was thinking.
Ian just sent me, showed me a video of a dog trying to find a comfortable spot on a guy and just kind of laying on him.
And who boy do we know?
Yeah. Crunchy likes to
Cuddle.
I have also met Crunchy.
Yeah.
Well, so when he's excited and all, he wants to exist in the same like physical plane you do.
Yeah.
Like
He does not know that matter cannot exist in the same spot as another bit of matter.
yeah, he tries real hard.
Two solid objects can't exist in the same space.
Yeah, he tries real
And
hard.
he doesn't quite understand that.
But when he's like tired and he wants to lay down, he wants to be with you then too. Normally, it's like between the legs or like on the outside of on your hip.
Yeah.
And Crunchy's not a small dog.
He's not small. He's not huge, but he's not small.
Yeah. And so for me, he's like just wide enough that like my legs are not quite sitting like when he lays with me like that. That my legs are not quite sitting. They're just a little wider than I normally would. So after a couple of hours, like it's not that it hurts or anything, but it's just like
It's uncomfortable.
yeah, it's uncomfortable. So normally when I go to sleep with him, at about a couple hours after I've laid down, about midnight or so, I'm waking up and adjusting the dog. All right, are you ready to fight the champion?
I guess. I don't know if I can do it.
I will agree that you probably can't do it.
I don't think that you're ready to fight him yet. I don't think that you can.
Wow, thanks, guys. I'm sure you're talking about my skill and ability and not the plot that's going to send us careening into another side quest for 20 minutes.
Yep. The time has come.
The time has come to not begin the fight yet.
Battle the clock.
I can feel my Pokemon itching for battle inside their balls. I still don't quite understand this plotline.
Yeah.
Like, I understand what happens. I just don't understand. Like, there's nothing that is giving us a timeline.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's motivating Rose, who up until 30 minutes ago seemed to be a really great guy.
Yeah.
And by all intents and purposes is working for a better future, even now. There's no motivation for him to be doing this at all.
They could have spent some time like blowing up why he thought that they needed all of this power or whatever.
Or even that they needed all of this power today, now.
Yeah.
I certainly not the way I would have written.
How would you have written?
Not this one.
Well, I'm giving you an open invitation, Nathan. How would you have done it?
The way it stands now, it almost feels like an anti-renewable energy stance.
Yeah.
Like, get too involved in renewable energy and you'll blow up the world and sports.
Goodbye, Mom. The world's ending. Gotta say goodbye to your mom.
I don't want to fight these level 5 Squavets.
It's a shiny Cinderace.
These level 2 Squavets.
Rusty, it's not a level 5 Squavit, it's a level 2 Squavit.
I think you'll find that I actually corrected myself long before you even started your sentence.
Yeah, but I still wanted to feel like it, you know? Do you think he's gonna get lost in the wheel?
In the wheel?
The rumbling wheel.
Damn it. I got lost.
Bring sleeled.
Slumbering wheeled. Oh shit, that's the right way.
I think Rusty got lost. Or he's just going and getting all the items.
I wanted to get the life orb.
Life Orb is a good item. Hey, it's Hop.
Yo, what up, my boy?
Do you think that Hop got all of Leon's sense of directions, which is why that Leon has none and Hop got there before you did?
Probably.
That's how it works, right?
Yep. Gotta be.
Bye. I miss you.
So are those just astral projections of the dogs? Because we know that the real dogs are like in the rock.
They're ghosts.
Ghost dog.
I don't know. We couldn't do anything. We couldn't touch the first time they came through. Like, literally, like, couldn't do anything. So. Oh, that's some ghost bullshit right there.
That is pretty bullshit.
On a scale from 1 to ghost bullshit, it's pretty goddamn high up there on the list.
Guys, I need new glasses.
I'm sorry.
Any day that I spend with my glasses on for a lot of it gives me headaches at this point.
Headaches! You give me headaches!
It's getting to where I take them off part of the day. But I've had them on a lot today, and I cannot look at my computer with them. Like at this distance, I can't see anything.
I can't see without my glasses. Gotta go help Lee. On. So, Hop likes to abbreviate Leon's name to Lee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that Leon does the same thing to him and abbreviate it as Ho?
No, I don't think so.
I hope so.
If you talk to Hop, he'll fly.
Oh.
But first he's got to do the Mario. It's a go! And there you are, Peach's Castle.
Not quite sure that's what that is.
You walk in, it goes do 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 do. Do do do.
Hey, let's try not to do that directly into your microphone.
He faced away from the microphone. He just has a dad sneeze that has to be as loud as possible.
Yeah, sorry, Nathan. I don't sneeze 47 times.
Yeah. I'm going to grab myself a drink.
No. I will go grab you a drink because go deal with something.
Oh. Okay. I'll be the one to sit here and talk to the.
Yeah, I'll let you.
So, like.
How's it going?
Yeah.
How's your day?
That weather here lately, huh? It's like, hey.
Weather.
Sometimes it's cold and other times it's not so cold. It's like, make up your mind. Like, it'll be sunny sometimes and other times it's not so sunny. It's like, come on. Make up your mind. Am I right or am I right?
I don't know, man.
So that guy was at work, and this guy came in, and he's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hey." And he's like, "You know, can I like pay some insurance?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I took his money in exchange for his service. And I was like, "Make up your mind, right?" Thanks, Ian. Macrocosmos Rose.
Oh, that's a bad starter for you, bud.
To be honest, he's the steel guy fighting the fire guy. Goodbye. The show too. I really like this Cavalier.
Yeah, it's cool.
I like that he's all stabby and whatnot.
I like that Rose is like, isn't it unfair how good you are? Don't you think it's a little unfair that you're so good?
I will say that it doesn't feel like there are quite the stakes in this particular battle.
Oh, nice! Cinderace just got to level 69.
That is nice. I do like the Volcarona pick here, because Fiery Dance does not make contact.
We're doing it. Why are you worried about being able to battle well?
Volcarona just steamrolls team. Is very scaly.
Big elephant. Big elephant.
Still gonna one-shot it.
I say that was a little bold. I believe in you.
I think you can handle it.
I mean, I've fire danced twice already.
Yeah.
I said Volcarona can just eat a team. You know,
Especially an all-steel team.
I quiver danced once, and now you lose this game.
Yeah, if Volcarona gets 2 turns, it's real hard to recover.
Yep. It's a good boy.
We gonna win.
I think you can handle it.
That wasn't a question. That was a statement. Oh. That was...
I'm wondering what you're doing.
I thought Rusty just got cold feet. He's like, nah, it's okay. Eternatus can swallow the world in darkness.
Or whatever.
Wouldn't it be great if he just caught it and this was just the most anticlimactic thing ever?
It would be cool, just like fight him with it in the next battle.
Yeah. Or him catching it and using it in the last battle, and then it losing control of it in the next battle.
Yeah.
Would certainly give us the stakes that we kind of feel are missing. If all of this went totally according to plan, and it was in the public space that Eternatus got out.
Yeah. Because at this point, everybody has to, like, take their word for it. They're like, yeah, Champion and Hop just kind of saved us all. Rusty used Pyro Ball.
It is the thing Rusty uses.
Oh, this isn't the fight where you're unable to move. Never mind, I just gave you bad advice.
Oh, you're out of Pyro Balls now.
Until I get a full heal before the rest of the fight.
Cross poison. Oh, he's so gross.
I think this is the most turns I've seen this fight go.
Well, Rusty doesn't have an ice move, he doesn't have a ground move, he doesn't have a psychic move.
I have an psychic move.
Oh, yeah, your
Ninetales has
no, extra sensory.
extrasensory. Yep. So what mechanic causes tons of steel to be able to be lifted up and swirling around, but not these two children?
The rule of cool.
Like, is it magnetism?
They have suction cups on their shoes. The entire time, their shoes have been making that kind of like sound, and just like they took that out at the last minute because they thought it would interrupt the gameplay experience. I mean, I thought that was obvious.
No, that's fair. That was also a really good suction sound. Don't do it again.
I did that with my face.
Yeah, no, I can confirm that, unfortunately.
Are there any other sounds that you would like me to attempt to make?
No.
Genuinely no.
Right. My permission to you, Rusty, is you can, at any given point, say, hey, Nathan, can you attempt to make a sound of, and then describe the thing, and I will do my absolute best to make that sound.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, you asked me to do that a lot.
Yeah.
Especially during these streams.
Yeah.
You'll be like,
example,
a common question is, hey, Rusty, what does that whatever Pokemon sound like when it uses whatever move?
Nathan, I got one for you.
okay.
I need you to make the sound of shutting the fuck up.
Oh, that wasn't very nice.
Interesting choice.
I thought you were gonna say like, what's it sound like when pudding goes through a meat grinder?
No, Nathan. I don't want to know what your attempt of that sound is.
I could do that one.
So, right now, a little inside baseball. He's sharing OBS or Streamlabs to us,
Yeah.
and so we can literally see all of the
levels.
the sound levels. And let me tell you what, the sound levels of his mic going off as he did that was not something I'm going to forget.
They definitely acted interesting there.
Turning your buddy into a steel type is a good call there.
It does resist both his stabs.
Yeah, it really is the reason Cinderace is here for this fight and not Ninetales. Because, as you said, Ninetales gets a stab.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not
Well,
a stab,
it's
but
super effective.
Or, yeah. Specifically not a stab, but super effective. But surviving is better than hitting hard in this fight. And again, I'm over leveled, so it doesn't like
So you'll still provide
really matter. What?
Yeah, you'll still provide a lot of DPS here. So.
Yeah. Maybe because of stats, maybe even more. Because I just did as much as the Zamazenta did. I guess I'm doing a little bit less than Zamazenta. Or Zacian.
Yeah, Zacian should be doing a lot of damage. Zamazenta should be a decent chunk. You should probably be a little bit less.
But Cinderace is just got a statistical boost on all of my other mons.
Slice that hand!
We did it.
Rawr. So Zacian Zamazenta always uses its right shoulder to bash into the target. Do you think that side gets worn down?
I don't know. We should look at the forms when they're worn down.
The hero of many battles form?
That Dubwool's dead. It's not dead.
Is that seriously what it's called? The Hero of Many Battles?
Correct.
Is Powerball doing more damage here? It's resistant.
Powerball is resistant.
Doesn't matter.
Also, it can miss.
Zacian doesn't look at explosions as he walks away. Now
Yeah.
that Dubwool is dead.
Yeah, Double. I miss you.
They really just gave Hop two enormously fat Pokemon to not die here. They went Dubwool into Snorlax so that if this fight stretches on, there's a lot to fight through.
Yeah. Why does he even know Max? Oh, they ran out of PP then.
Yeah, and Max Wormwind has reduced all of our attacks to very low.
Yeah.
Not his.
Meaning that Snorlax is hitting very hard.
Yeah. Hop again, once again, steals the KO. He should really be the one to get the chance to catch a turn in.
He gave it up.
What goof-ass ball should I put this in?
I think the one that matches, like, color-wise the best is probably a
Probably a what?
dream ball. Or a heal ball.
I think I put mine in a love ball. But I don't remember.
Oh, you're gonna make him happy.
Pac-Man. Waka waka, motherfucker.
Yay! Goodbye.
Dogs out.
So they jumped off the tower toward the north, but the slumbering Weald is to the south.
They came from that way. They came from.
Well, that don't make no sense.
Maybe their spirits
Actually,
are tied
no.
to different places than their...
That was the south because the hallway is oriented on the other side.
Okay.
Because that when you walk into Hammerlock Stadium, the door to that hallway is on the right.
Yeah.
But when you walk into that hallway, you're facing left. It flips you around. So they did jump off to the south.
The thing that doesn't make sense in that cutscene that I notice every time now is when the ball that you capture him falls, it turns over 180 degrees. And so when it gets done doing the
Capture animation kind of flips.
it should
And then rotates.
Yeah. Well, no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
So it as it's falling, it does a 180 down. So, and it doesn't like turn over at all.
Yeah.
So it when it gets done flashing, it should be
The ball
upside.
should be facing away from you.
Well, the ball should be facing away from you, but it should also be upside down.
Which doesn't actually matter in a luxury ball.
Yeah, it doesn't matter in a luxury ball, but like if you use a Pokeball,
Yeah, the one side should be on top.
yeah. So that's what gets me.
All right, so we're going to finish this fight, and we're going to end stream right after that.
Okay.
So as we are ramping into the end of this fight, tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
What are we doing tomorrow?
Nathan's starting his new run.
And he's not giving us any details.
I'm not.
I don't even know what he's doing. I literally live.
That's true.
But
But yes, I get the Wednesday Pokemon slot tomorrow. And it's my Wednesday Pokemon slot, and I can do with it whatever I want.
Yeah. So we'll be here for that. Thursday, Rusty and I will clash, and then we'll hunt some shiny Mewtwo's.
Yeah.
I will probably clash on my main file, but with this team.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna go ahead and reset this this game rather than go through all the DLC just to reset it.
yeah.
I'm just gonna. I've already done the DLC in the other game.
Yeah.
So and then on Friday.
Oh, we ended
Yeah, Storm Silver.
Storm Silver. So we will.
I don't know if we have any plans for Friday.
If nobody wants it, I've got something that I'll do.
Okay.
Okay.
Let you have it.
So it'll be a Friday. Join us for. It'll most likely be Pokemon. But I will take over that, and then on Saturday we're off, and on Sunday.
Justin and I and some other friends have been playing Monster Hunter,
Yeah.
and that's been really fun. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and this Sunday we should have a full stream instead of doing like the partial stream we did last time.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back on Tuesday for something.
Yeah.
We'll make that decision as we go on. So if any of that sounds interesting, stop on by.
Yeah, we're kind of hitting a weird point where a bunch of our runs are ending simultaneously.
Yeah.
It's also Christmas season, and we are liable to just take random days off because of the needs of our families and whatever.
Yeah. So we will try to keep you posted about that.
Yeah.
He's gonna earthquake you. He might actually like.
You.
I lived.
Bitch.
I live, bitch.
Glad you and I went the same direction there.
Bonk.
No, that's not Bonker.
I just really like the idea of him just like taking him by the shoulders and go. Wah!
Yeah, no, that's good.
The axe face would probably get in the way of it, but you know.
You do what you gotta do.
You know, if your face had a big old axe in it, that'd get in the way of something like that.
Well, his head is coated in metal. That happens. Metal energy, I don't know.
Metenergy.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Oh no.
I believe Dragapult has 127 base speed.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's very fast.
That's
Again.
faster than Salamence.
Oh yeah. Salamence isn't especially fast. Salamence isn't slow. I would say he's at just the perfect amount of speed that Dragon Dance looks real scary on him.
No!
Knew that
I
was gonna happen.
might lose here.
Knew that was gonna happen. Oh, the crit too.
His probably has sniper. That's not true.
I was gonna say that can't be true unless he got an ability patch. Because that's the one that you have access to, and it has to be Torrent.
Now, Rusty specifically set it up so that he was going to be fighting this thing at the end.
He did.
I wanted that to do a little bit more. How does an extra sensory do? Stop!
Not great after a cheerful look.
No.
Goodbye, Tails.
That's still a bit of junk. Leave it in the sun.
Use brick.
It's not dark.
It is not dark, you are right.
Oh, come on!
Don't worry, you get a speed boost here.
I'm surprised it still outsped even after that first speed.
I'm not. I'll tell you, it's fast.
Inteleon is fast. 121 base speed if I recall correctly. 1 point over Synthwave.
So,
You can't do it, Mr. Rhyme. Don't do it, Mr. Time.
you know what I would be most worried about at this point, Nathan?
Charizard.
He's got a Seismitoad still.
He does have a Seismitoad still.
No, he doesn't. He's got 2 Pokemon left.
You may be right.
Alright.
He may lose the Seismitoad if he picks Inteleon.
Yeah. I forget what it is.
And the Charizard is solar powered, isn't it?
No,
I don't believe so.
just Zard.
It might be best to just burn it
Sack
to
your-
death.
Sack your other Pokemon.
So he's gonna max air here and get a speed boost.
What if I max air first?
Yeah.
That would be very no you.
Well, that's fine and dandy, except his max air is super effective.
Yeah, but my team gets the boost off of it, and
Just
No.
your Volcarona.
I did just do a fiery dance.
Yeah. The only thing that would get a speed boost is the Volcarona.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It doesn't set up Tailwind, it just boosts whoever's out there.
Now, if you had another Pokemon on the field, it would get boosted, but this is a single battle, not a double battle.
Yeah,
But-
sun's already out.
Gun's already out.
The thing you might think of is trying to burn his Dynamax turn there. You could max guard. Something like that. Now that just burns a turn of his Dynamax, but that would mean that he would only get, he wouldn't
It
get
still
as-
leaves him with the speed boost.
Yeah.
So the max flare probably does more damage because of stab.
I don't know.
Well, so
I would
it's
say with the stab and with the sun boost, probably.
yeah.
Oh, I forgot I had him in a sport ball.
It's a good. It looks.
It's like, yo, dog, I heard you like Pokeballs, so put a Pokeball on your
On a
Pokeball.
Pokeball.
I have trouble dealing with fire types.
You do.
I also meant to give Blaziken Stone Edge before this fight.
Probably also would have helped if you given Nagmortar a Thunderbolt.
Yeah. I don't think I lose this battle, but I could have done it better. I think I outlast this Charizard and eventually win.
Oh. That's not what I expected that to be.
He knows wrong.
It also did less damage than I expected.
I would have thought it'd done at least half.
It will with the Sandstorm.
There's no boost on Sandstorm. The only things that boost are Rain and Sun.
No, what I mean is the Sandstorm brought me below half.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't mean that the Sandstorm is doing more damage.
Sandstorm does multiply the rock type special defense by 1.5 times.
Mm-hmm.
We are gonna sit here and battle over what is the dominant weather, though.
Yeah.
Battle always goes with the slower one.
Nope.
Goodbye.
Let's see if I can outsmart this Charizard.
Outzard the smart Zard. Punch.
I can.
That's a victory.
Sucker Punch is a good move.
It is a good move. It's one of my favorites. I like playing Sucker Punch mind games. Well, congratulations, Rusty.
You did it.
I always believed in you. And your fire type. Anyway, yeah, please join us tomorrow. I have a surprise new run. I'm really excited for it.
All right. And I think that's going to be it for us.
All right.
Thursday, be sure to catch us for some more shiny Mewtwo hunts and Ian and I's
Rusty fighting.
eventual destined clash.
Yep.
Cool boy.
All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.